If people keep projecting onto you, misinterpreting your message, and expecting you to fix everything, welcome to your fifth line. Today, we're going to learn how to use it intentionally instead of fighting against it. Because fifth lines, this is an honest moment I want you to take away. Because if you've ever felt misunderstood, if people assume you do things you've never offered, if they expect you to solve problems you didn't actually create, if your DMs fill with people asking you, tell them what to do, and if you feel pressure to be the rescuer, the fixer, the one with the answers, it's not a coincidence. This is your fifth line aura. It is part of your karma. Your fifth line is one of the most powerful, misunderstood, energetic, intense lines that in the entire human design system. And when we learn how to use it in our messaging, you become a force of nature, my friend. Hey, I'm Rachael, and if we haven't met, I teach soul-led entrepreneurs the art and energy of messaging that sells through human design. And inside the Magnetic Messaging Club, I help clients align their marketing to their design so they can stop overthinking and finally let their voice and their message do the work. Today, we're talking about the fifth line, the practical visionary, the problem solver, the clarifier, how you channel your energy into messaging and that magnetizes in clients to you. So let's get into it. All right, you ready? Let's do this. So here's the first thing that I want you to understand. People don't see you clearly. They see what they want you to be, okay? They don't necessarily see you. They see what they want you to be for them. This is the core of the fifth line, that projection aura of yours. Your aura is just naturally saying, I can help you. I can solve this. I have the answer. You're kind of broadcasting that out like a beacon. This is why people project onto you. It's why people assume you know things that you've never shared. And it's why people come to you with their problems like you're the hotline of their life. Because here's the good news. This aura that makes you so incredibly magnificent and magnetic in your marketing, it's only going to work if your message is clear. When your position is muddy, when people make up stories about you, when your positioning is clear and simple, people instantly recognize you as the one who to help them. This is your power. So when you're muddy, people project stories. When you're clear and simple, people recognize exactly what it is that you can help them with. This is the superpower of the fifth line. So let's talk about the shadow side for a second before we go into how to really use it in our messaging. It's important to understand the shadow of the fifth line, the people misunderstanding your intentions, clients hiring you for the wrong reasons. Your content attracts mismatched people kind of without trying. You feel pressure to fix everyone's problems. You dim your leadership because you're afraid of being too much. How much does that go, oof, you are a natural born leader. Like you may have heard that in the human design world, but you are a natural born leader because you carry this effortless way of solving problems. And we'll get into that in just a second. But that leadership, you have to lead yourself. You feel responsible for other people's outcomes. Really, really important that you're not holding responsibility for other people's outcomes. Yes, you're helping them. Yes, you're giving them steps. Yes, you're giving them solutions, but you're ultimately not in charge of what they do with it. You start writing softer, safer content to avoid backlash. You're not saying the things that you want to say. You're actually dimming your leadership, dimming your messaging because you're afraid of what other people are going to think. Here's the truth with this though, fifth lines can't avoid projections. It's just going to happen. It's like what you can do though is manage them and manage them through your clarity. The more that you dial in your message, the fewer misunderstandings that you'll get. The clearer the boundaries are, the better your clients that you attract. The simpler and cleaner your positioning is, the more magnetic you become, and your aura wants clarity. Without it, your content becomes a magnet to chaos. And if you're feeling like you don't know exactly what you do, or you want to try and help everyone, it probably feels like your message is chaotic. You're attracting lots of different chaotic things coming in. Clarity on who you're helping, clarity on what your process is, clarity on what your offer is and who it's for. So, so important. When you shift into the higher expression of the fifth line, that magnetism, it's not built on storytelling or inspiration. It's actually built on clarity, direction, correction and direction, solution, simplicity, and leadership. So let's break these down and make it even clearer, like what I'm talking about here. So when you name the real problem, not the surface one, not the one you think it is, but the real issue, because you see the problem or the pattern behind the pattern. You know the foundation of what's holding someone back. It's not what they think. It's actually something so much deeper, and it's the root. It's the one domino that leads to all the others. Don't water it down. Don't water that down and just say it's the surface level thing. It's not, and people don't come for you, the surface level thing. They come for you for the deeper stuff. Saying things like, everyone's trying blank, but here's what's actually going wrong. You're not stuck. You've been solving the wrong problem. The reason your content isn't converting is not what you think. It's actually blah. Calling it out. This is the gift. Call out what they're trying to do and attempting to do on a surface level. But if they would just go for the root, it would solve all their problems. The second thing you can do in this higher expression is offer simple, practical solutions. Fifth lines are here to simplify, not overcomplicate. So we're not writing a novel here. We're simplifying and saying things like, here's what actually works. If you just shift one thing, everything would change. Stop doing blank and do this instead. People follow fifth lines because you make life easier. Okay, so simplify what seems like a 20-step process into 2 steps or 3 steps. Simplify. The third thing is sharing your frameworks. Don't hide them. So this is your methodology, your system, depending on if you're a generator type or a projector, or if you're a manifestor. You are designed to create processes and systems and structures. So sharing them. Here's my 3-step process. Here's how I approach this differently. My clients get results because we do it this way. Your framework is your authority. First and foremost, like trademarking it. It is your authority as a fifth line. This is what gives your people like that safety net. They feel safe and held when you give them this simple framework for them to follow. And it also protects you against the projections of saving the day. Fourth thing, redirect the misconceptions. This is your superpower, okay? You are the corrector of collective confusion. I wrote that and I was like, ooh, this is fun. I want to say this. You are the corrector of collective confusion. So everyone says to do this, they're wrong. Correct the misinformation. Correct the things that everyone is getting wrong. What is in your industry that makes you cringe and go, I can't believe we're doing it like this. We have to do it differently. Okay. Or this is the myth that's keeping you stuck. Here's the truth no one's talking about. Talk about the things that like you're totally against in the industry and how you do things differently. That is a superpower for the fifth line. The fifth one is lead with practicality and not emotion. You are not here to be inspirational. You're here to be effective. You're here to give the people the solutions. You don't have to be inspirational. You can if you want to be, if you really want to be. But you're not, like, that's not the point of the fifth line. The fifth line is here for solutions, for practicality. Here's the efficient path forward. Let's cut through the noise. Let's stop doing this. This is the part you're missing. Your audience is going to eat that up, my friend. So how do we align your marketing with this fifth line energy? We want to keep it simple. Simplicity protects you. It helps you set boundaries when you keep it simple and you talking very specifically. Here's what I'm going to help you with. You're going to name the truth. Your audience respects this clarity. Like, I can't tell you how more effective your messaging is going to be when you can name exactly what it is that you're here to say. Like, this is my truth. Don't dilute your message because that's going to create more projections. So following someone else's system or methodology in messaging quite possibly could dilute yours. If you are not saying the things that you really want to say, you're diluting your message. And that is what is going to cause more projections, more frustration on your part. Okay. I want you to say what you actually do explicitly, like clear as freaking day. This is what I do. Plain and simple. Like, there's no fluffing, no beating around the bush. Like, come out and say it and say what you don't do even more explicitly. Like, if you are a graphic designer and you hate doing websites, but you absolutely smash like out of the park sales pages, say that. Don't like you're for sales pages. That's it. You're not here for websites. You're not talking about websites, none of that. Back when I was doing photography and I would talk with other photographers and you'd see their websites and they're like, I do weddings and seniors and babies and all the like everything under the sun. And I was like, do you actually want to be doing that? And they're like, no, I only want to be doing weddings. Then why are you putting other stuff on your site? Don't put other stuff on your site. Only put the things that you truly love and want to do more. Same with this. Using direct language, no fluff, cut the fluff, cut the fluff. So much fluff in the coaching industry. It's like, I really want you to get specific. I can't say that enough and stress it enough. Call out the patterns that you see. This builds trust when you call out like, hey, I see you doing XYZ every single time you're faced with this challenge. I would feel so called up, feel so seen, like I am doing that. Now tell me like, why am I, how do I fix that? You're going to share solutions and not just stories. Tell the stories, but give us the solution to it. Don't just drag us down the middle of a story that's not finished yet. Like tell us what's the solution. And let your frameworks lead your content. Your methodology is front and center in your messaging. Trademark it. Like this is why people hire you, is because you have this framework that is tried and tested. And you're going to set boundaries in your messaging. Who do you work with and who do you not? And not just saying like, I don't work with people that can't be coached. No, get really specific. Who are you loving to work with and who are the people that you're like, this is an absolute no and I need to we need to cut ties. This is when you become that leader. This is how you step into that leadership role as a fifth line. It turns all of the messaging chaos into a structured message that has you as a leader. I'm going to show you how to solve XYZ through this framework. You're going to have this solution, this promise, this transformation. Now, AI can absolutely help you because I love AI. AI is 100% your best friend. So what can AI do to help the fifth line is it can help you refine your frameworks. If you're unsure of what your framework is, have AI help you map it out. I can't tell you how many times AI has showed me like, hey, here's how your process is. And I'm like, shit, I didn't even know that. You're right. That is my process. All because I just kind of brain dumped what I do with a client and it organizes it and says, here's step, your first step, your second step, your third step. It can also help you clarify your positioning. It's so important to know what is your position, the problem that you're solving and the solution that you're providing, but the position of it. How does that set you apart from everyone else? What do you do that is so unique to everyone else? That's positioning. Simplify your message. Simplify. Eliminate those projection traps. It can help you do that. It can help you redirect and set boundaries and say, hey, this is the type of person I want, not the type of person I don't want, and make sure that the messaging isn't calling in this type of person. It can help you with the language, right? What language would attract the people and what language won't. It's going to help you shape your solutions really cleanly and clearly. So with that, I want you to take this prompt, and I'll put it down below, to chat and have it help you create some more messaging angles for what you do. I'm a fifth line in human design. Give me 5 messaging angles that clearly articulate the real problem my audience is facing and solution my work provides in simple, direct, grounded way. Super simple. It's going to give you a whole bunch of different ideas. So good. So juicy. Go do it. I would love to hear what you do down below. Drop a comment. You, as a fifth line, this isn't meant to be heavy. This isn't meant to feel like everyone is expecting you to save them. That's not what I want you to feel like as a fifth line. I want you to feel the leadership role as a fifth line. I want you to feel the amazing results that clients get from working with you. I want your energy to feel stable and grounded because you have and see such amazing, beautiful solutions for people, not the surface level stuff, the deep stuff that we truly, truly need. And I want you to feel that grounded energy as a leader. So inside the Magnetic Messaging Club, this is what we do. We take your human design and use it in your messaging so that you can show up as that leader, as that person that says, this is who I am. This is what I do. clarifying it into your message and your strategy in marketing. So marketing becomes easy. It becomes the thing that's like, of course, people are jumping into my offers. Of course, people freaking love me because you're showing up as yourself always. Links below. Let me know. Super excited. Next week is 6 lines. I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode. If you are a fifth line, tell me what resonated, what stuck in your mind, what can you use moving forward. I'd love to hear, and we'll see you next week. Thank you all.